This happened back in 2017. I'm from Indonesia, and over here, some of the older high school complexes are massive, almost like small cities. It was a Saturday morning, and my brother asked me to do him a favor, drop off a sick note at his vocational school. It sounded simple enough. I wasn't scared. I wasn't anxious. I was just annoyed that I had to wake up early on a weekend. If I had known what was waiting for me in that building, I would have stayed in bed.
As soon as I stepped past the school gates, the atmosphere shifted. It's hard to describe, but the world just went mute. You know that heavy silence right before a thunderstorm? It was like that. No cars, no birds, no students, just dead air. I found a janitor sweeping the floor and asked for the main office. He didn't look up, just mumbled.
I followed his directions, but the hallways seemed to stretch on forever. I kept walking for what felt like 10 minutes, but I never saw the restroom he mentioned. The air grew freezing cold, which is impossible in Indonesia's tropical heat. My brain tried to rationalize it. I told myself, maybe the AC is malfunctioning, or maybe I'm just tired. But deep in my gut, I felt sick, like I was walking into the throat of something that was slowly swallowing me. Finally, I saw a security guard standing at a corner. I felt relief wash over me. "Excuse me, sir," I called out. He didn't turn around. He stood perfectly still, stiff as a board, and slowly raised his hand to point down a dark corridor. At the end of it, there was a door heavily wrapped in rusty chains and a padlock. It looked like a prison cell, not a school office. But because I was confused and scared, I just wanted to get this over with. I walked toward the chained door. I reached for the padlock. My fingers brushed the cold metal. Suddenly, something grabbed my shoulder hard. I froze. An old woman's voice whispered right into my ear. "Are you delivering a letter too, child?" She yanked me backward. And then, snap, the chains vanished. The silence broke. The sound of hundreds of students laughing and talking flooded my ears instantly. I was standing in front of a normal open office door. No chains, no guard, just a busy school day. Thinking I was safe, I was wrong. That night, I woke up, unable to move. Sleep paralysis. But hovering above my bed were two women in long white gowns. Their faces were crushed, indescribable. One of them leaned in close, her ruined face inches from mine, and whispered in an ancient dialect, "Why didn't you enter? I almost had you." I tried to scream, but nothing came out. They watched me for what felt like hours, until I finally passed out from fear. Later, a friend's father, who knows about spiritual things, told me the truth. The old woman at the school was a guardian spirit. She stopped me from opening that door. He said that in certain places, dimensions overlap. If I had opened that padlock in the silent school, I would have walked into their world, and I never would have come back out.